Athletes to the line. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our athletes. Five minutes preparation and sighting time. Go.
Good evening, everyone. Now that we have moved into the evening part of today, the middle day of this three-day competition. Thanks for your attendance for this final. It's really nice to have your support for the athletes and finalists that we've got in front of us here for the 10-metre rifle men juniors final. Anyone going out on a night out in Cardiff? Just me and you then, is it? Yeah, by yourself. Yeah, you're going out too. Okay. Oh, even blowing me kisses. Look at that. I didn't. Yes. Yes, you can't. Cardiff literally must be one of the best cities, I think, on the entire net, and I do mean that for a night out, because nowhere else in the world will you find Dorothy's on Caroline Street. And for those of you who haven't been to Cardiff or don't know Caroline Street, you'll just be looking at me in amusement. But anyone who has been to this before, then you'll all know about Chip Alley, a great place to end of the night. And the clue is in the title. I doubt anyone needs any explanation of the rules. Get behind athletes as and when you can. We've had plenty of noise out today. It's been we're in town earlier on today. They were certainly making themselves known, which is really nice. And certainly in the latter stages of the final, the whole clapping sequence has been going really well. I must say that the rifle department, as in terms of fans, seems to be a little bit more in time with their clapping than the pistol crew. Making sure that there are no... Sorry? There we are, you see. There we go. Right, you didn't hear that. It's because rifle shooters are more coordinated than pistol shooters. Is that true, Paul Gum? He hasn't got a clue as the jury member in charge of this final, who also was at the Olympic Games. No clue, apparently. Paul Gum. Only been in this sport too long, he's almost forgotten it all. But yes, the rifle fans have certainly been doing a better job of the clapping coordination. So keep that up as well, because it's been lots of fun. So the final will get going in just a second. My name is Rory. I'll be your announcer for the final. And then shortly after, I'd like to stick around because we'll do the medal ceremony. And it's nice to applaud the athletes when they pick their medals. Otherwise, sit back and relax. At times, much noise as you can. Enjoy the show.
30 seconds. Stop, unload. Athletes remain in position and head faces towards spectators.
Well, apart from the fact that I just felt like I was in Paris there rather than Cardiff, let's go back to Wales. Ladies and gentlemen, the organising committee of the WTSF 10-metre Championships welcome you to the final of the Junior Men's 10-metre rifle event for the AirOShoot Welsh qualification here at Sport Wales National Centre in Cardiff. Let's introduce our finalists, and moving on to firing point B from England, the Southwest Winter Poster silver medalist, it's Andrew Savory. And on firing point C from England, saying the most recent achievement is making the final today, and rightly so, it's Ashton Upton. On firing point D from Scotland, also stating that making the final today is the most recent achievement. Right, so again, Bertie Galloway. On firing point E from England, also saying that in today's final is an achievement in itself, and he's not wrong, it's Harry Vincent. On firing point F from the Isle of Man, somebody who's particularly pleased that they managed to reach the final after a target malfunction. Well, it's here, Mr. Wesley Reed. And on firing point G from Wales, stating that qualified for AirOShoot, also making a final after his mother did earlier on this afternoon, is Douglas Floyd. And the jury member in charge of this final, who hasn't got a clue, is Mr. Paul Gum from Wales. And the man who does have a clue is our Chief Range Officer in this final. It's Steve Pengelly from Wales. He does really have a clue, we're fine. Ladies and gentlemen, remember to keep up the applause. It's nice to support our athletes. It's been a long day. This is the final of today before we go into our final day tomorrow for day 3. So sit back, relax, and applaud at the appropriate moments and enjoy the shooting.
Take your positions. For the first competition series, load. Start. Stop.
And I'm sure you saw what happened in that beginning of that five-shot series. Douglas Floyd opened up with a 10.9. Absolutely brilliant. That's our fourth 10.9 of the finals so far today. So Douglas Floyd leads the competition, 51.3. Look at the difference already, 2.4. Tied for second between Galloway and Vincent. Upton in fourth, Reed in fifth, and Avery in sixth. Here is our second shot of a series of 5 shots.
For the next competition series, load. Start. Stop.
After the second series of 5 shots, this final now starting to take place. Vincent Harry now taking lead, but look at the difference. It's only 0.1 from Douglas Floyd, who's now in second position. Bertie Galloway in third at the moment. So a nice high standard here and there. We've a 10.5 from Harry Vincent and Bertie Galloway with a 10.4. Also Wesley Reed scoring 10 points last series. We'll now move to single shots. Here's shot 11.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Well, after 11 shots in this final, still some very high standards of shooting. Look at that. Ashton Upton with a 10.6 and Bertie Galloway with a 10.4. It's been a long day. That's not bad. Like that. Just to say, normally we would have an elimination after the next shot, but because we are new athlete short in this final, there won't be an elimination till shot 16. That's now our next single shot. Is shot 12.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
The standard just remains Ashton Upton with a 10.6, Harry Vincent with a 10.5. That's after 12 shots. Vincent, that means leading the competition at the moment with a difference of 1.2 from Galloway in second and Floyd now in third position. So we move on to the next single shot. This is shot 13.
There'll be a short dinner. For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Harry Vincent just doesn't want to stop, does he? Another 10.5. Look at that. And a 10.4 from Ashton Upton. These two really are keeping up a very high standard here. It means Harry Vincent still leads the competition. The difference has now increased. It's 2.2. We go to shot 14. Again, there is no elimination at this stage.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
After 14 shots in this final, I do apologise. I've survived on 4 hours sleep coming here today. But yes, I'm going to get his name right this time. This might even get a round of applause, actually. Ashton Upton, I will correct your name. So sorry for saying it so wrong. Right, where are we? Yes, Harry Vincent still leads the competition. 2.7 is the difference. Bertie Galloway in second, Douglas Floyd in third. Then we have Ashton Upton in fourth, and Wesley Reed in fifth. In sixth. Again, there's no elimination just yet because of the Dalton field here for the final. Here's shot 50.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Well, some nerves creeping in, perhaps with some scores in the nines there with that last single shot, but a 10.1 from Harry Vincent, who still leads the competition, increasing his difference now to 3.0. And that was shot 15. In danger of elimination is Andrew Savory, who's way behind. I mean, there's no way he can recover from this, 36.2. So it's going to take a miracle, but we absolutely love this guy. He's been superb the whole way through. We salute you, Andrew, as we move to shot 16.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Well, he made the final, which is a great achievement in itself. It's been superb to see him this afternoon in this final. Leaving in 6th position is Andrew Savory. Harry Vincent still leads. The difference now 4.8, but more so look at the gap between Galloway and Floyd, only a difference of 0.3, 1.1 0.0 as we move to 70.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
After 17 shots in this final, Harry Vincent just increasing his lead to 4.8, the difference between him and Bertie Galloway in second. Douglas Foy still in third, a difference now of 1.4 between third and second, and Upton in fourth position at the moment. The next shot will be for fifth place in this final.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And leading the competition in fifth position, Wesley Reed. Harry Vincent is widening the gap at the top. Look at the difference now, 5.5 as we move to shot 19.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Look at this, what a standard of shooting we're seeing in this final. 10.7 from Aston Upton, brilliant. Bertie Galloway with a 10.5, Douglas Foy with a 10.3, and the current leader, Harry Vincent, 9.9. The next shot will decide fourth place.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And leading this final just outside the medals in fourth position, Aston Upton. Well, there's some differences now between the last three finalists. Harry Vincent still leads with a difference of 4.8 between Bertie Galloway and Douglas Floyd, a difference of 3.0. The next two shots will decide the bronze. Here's shot 21.
The next competition shot. Load. Start. Stop.
21 shots down into this final. Will it remain the way it is at the moment? Douglas Floyd currently in the bronze medal position. Things can change though in shooting. Here's shot 22 to decide the first medal.
For the next competition shot. Load. Start. Stop.
And the bronze medalist in this final on firing point G, it's Douglas Floyd. And only two shooters remain. We've got Harry Vincent, who's led the competition for an awful long time into this evening. A difference of 5.6 from Bertie Galloway. There's a possible shoot-off. Who knows? It could go down to that. Otherwise, the next two shots will decide gold and silver. Here's shot 23.
For the next competition shot. Load. Start. Stop.
Well, great to hear your support for the final two athletes in this final. Harry Vincent still leads. There's a difference of 5.0 here. Shot 24 to possibly decide gold.
For the next competition shot. Load. Start. Stop. Unload. Results are final.
Well, it was looking certain for an awful long time, and that's exactly the way it's finished. The gold medalist on firing point E, Harry Vincent. And the silver medalist, Bertie Galloway. And the bronze medalist in this final, Douglas Floyd. That was your time. If you would like photos of our medalists, please feel free to come to the circle in the middle with your phone or camera, or feel free to take it from the entirely up to you, but this is your chance to get your photos.